It's February 13th of 2020. We go back into the Paseo YMCA, and I've got an all-star delegation joining me in the very building that gave birth to the Negro Leagues. And we're gonna commemorate the 100th anniversary of this milestone occasion. We rolled out our plans for what was going to be a year-long centennial celebration, so we're off to a flying start. And in less than 30 days, everything came to a screeching halt.
There are now presumptive positive cases of coronavirus on both sides of the state line.
I refuse to allow this 100th anniversary to fall by the wayside. And so we launched our Tip Your Cap to the Negro Leagues campaign, which was actually supposed to take place in stadium with fans and players as part of our first ever National Day of Recognition for the Negro Leagues. We rolled out this campaign with 4 U.S. presidents.
Thanks for letting me pay tribute to the centennial of the Negro Leagues.
To honor 100 years of the Negro League.
To everybody in the Negro Leagues who left a century-long legacy of talent and spirit and dignity on our country.
What a cool way to get folks to recognize the greatness that exists, that was in some ways born right here in Kansas City.
The campaign goes viral, and now the level of engagement around this museum is soaring.
And I think that's a testament to Bob's leadership. We all carry that spirit of perseverance and tenacity in the story that we represent, which is the Negro Leagues.
He always has been a man of many ideas, of much optimism, of just this can-do attitude.
It comes to me in different ways, in different places, in different spaces. You know, a hot dog festival.
The museum hosted the 2nd annual Hot Dog Festival.
Who knew that there would be this much energy around celebrating baseball and hot dogs? But it was ideally done so that people could come and feel welcome here in the district.
If you come from a community where people don't always tell you all the greatness that not only walked there in the past, but can walk through in the future, then you need somebody like that. That's a story that every kid in Kansas City, every kid in Missouri and Kansas should be hearing.
Yeah, we wanted to build a museum that would preserve, celebrate, educate, illuminate this history. But we also wanted to be identified as a community leader. And that is still at the forefront of everything that we do.
Is one of many who got their first vaccine dose at the Negro Leagues Baseball Museum.
We did this first clinic on March 15th, almost a year from the date that we had to shut this place down. And there was this overwhelming feeling of vindication. And we effectively vaccinated over 2,000 people here at the Negro Leagues Baseball Museum.
It's incredible to see someone who is so humble, who is so passionate about not just the Negro Leagues Baseball Museum, but his community.
We're turning now to opening day for the Kansas City Monarchs baseball team. They take the field tonight in KCK.
Mark Brandmeier approached me with this idea about rebranding the former Kansas City T-Bones as Kansas City Monarchs. And as I shared with the ball club on opening day, when they put those Monarch pinstripes on, they were channeling the spirit of Buck O'Neil. And I know how proud he would be. That's why I said, you know, the year just took this amazing turn.
An important historical change for America's pastime. Major League Baseball finally reclassifying the Negro Leagues as a major league.
It was truly a milestone moment, not in baseball history, I honestly believe in American history. But it is important that they are recognized for what they gave to this game and what they gave to this nation. And it meant a lot to the surviving players, and it meant a lot to the families of players who are no longer with us. And it was just one additional thing that has really kind of pushed the Negro Leagues to the forefront, and right alongside it, the Negro Leagues Baseball Museum.
When we lost Buck, we wondered, what does this museum become? What's that next step? And I think we're in a point where we say, well, Bob fits this museum like a glove.